As we draw near to America's semi-quincentennial this July, we are visiting some historic sites related to American history. Today, we share with you a visit to the historic St. John's Church in Richmond, Virginia. St. John's today is an active Episcopal church which was established in 1611. The current church building was constructed in 1741. This historic church is an important part of America's history because attorney Patrick Henry made a famous speech that inspired many people who were on the fence on whether the colonists should go to war with England to finally decide to join the Revolution. Our visit starts by going to this building, which was originally built to be a Sunday school, but is now the visitor center where the tour begins. We will show you around the visitor center in a bit. We attended a tour which is held several times a day on Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Mondays. General admission tickets cost $12 per adult. Tickets for kids under 16 are only $9. Kids under 6 get in for free. This guided tour lasts about 45 minutes. This is a look inside the church at the very room where Patrick Henry gave his speech. Seated in this room were 120 Virginia delegates. Among them were future presidents George Washington and Thomas Jefferson. Although Williamsburg was the capital of the Virginia colony, the delegates met about 50 miles away in Richmond to meet a greater distance away from the colony's royal governor, Lord Dunmore, who worked for England. Patrick Henry's speech was delivered right about here in the room, near what was the church's altar back in colonial times. The speech was significant because revolution was still a controversial topic at the time. Many colonists thought a revolution would fail, and they were interested in making the best of the colony's relationship with their motherland. People had just shared that opinion in this meeting of delegates when Patrick Henry rose to speak. Had they succeeded in convincing Virginia to not form a militia and join the battle, there is a chance there would have been no large-scale revolutionary war against England. It could have ended up just being a Boston Rebellion, which England could have easily put down. But then Patrick Henry responded with a speech that included these words.
"They tell us, sir, that we are weak, unable to cope with so formidable an adversary. Sir, we are not weak if we make a proper use of those means which the God of nature hath placed in our power. The millions of people, armed in the holy cause of liberty, and in such a country as that which we possess, are invincible by any force which our enemy can send against us. Besides, sir, we shall not fight our battles alone. There is a just God who presides over the destinies of nations, and who will raise up friends to fight our battles for us. The battle, sir, is not to the strong alone. It is to the vigilant, the active, the brave. If we were base enough to desire it, it is now too late to retire from the contest. There is no retreat but in submission and slavery. Our chains are forged. Their clanking may be heard on the plains of Boston. The war is inevitable, and let it come. I repeat it, sir, let it come. It is in vain, sir, to extenuate the matter. Gentlemen may cry peace, peace, but there is no peace. The war is actually begun. The next gale that sweeps from the north will bring to our ears the clash of resounding arms. Our brethren are already in the field. Why do we stand here idle? What is it that gentlemen wish? What would they have? Is life so dear, or peace so sweet, as to be purchased at the price of chains and slavery? Forbid it, Almighty God! I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty, or give me death."
The full speech inspired the majority of delegates to make the difficult choice to prepare for war against England. The speech was directed at the Virginia delegates, but word of the speech spread through the colonies, changing many minds about the holy cause of liberty that Patrick Henry spoke of. In addition to tours, on Sunday afternoons in the summer, they hold reenactments of the March 1775 convention where the delegates met. Professional actors portray 9 of the delegates, including Washington, Jefferson, and of course Patrick Henry himself, as they all debate the topics discussed by the delegates, culminating in the famous speech. We've never attended these reenactments, but we've been told by numerous people that they are very well done and that we should check them out. Tickets for the reenactments are $15 per person, but again, the reenactments only take place on Sundays in the summer, though there is also one on the schedule for July 4th. We close with a look at the Visitor Center. Again, this is where you can buy tickets to the tour if you don't buy them online. It's also where you meet up at the start of the tour. There are a few small historic exhibits to see in the Visitor Center. There's a Lego model of the historic church on display. There's also information about the self-guided audio tour of St. John's Graveyard. And the rest of the Visitor Center is taken up with the gift shop, with books about the Revolution as well as numerous souvenirs to take home from your visit. Click the links at the end to check out our America 250 playlist or our video about the Edgar Allan Poe Museum, also in Richmond, Virginia. And be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so we can see you the next time we're traveling through history.